comes the axe! Prove yourself!
But still taking big damage, and now his own creeps are blocking him. Skylark might even be able to get off one last blast. Looks like that should be all that they need. And Aframush gets the first blood. Can't really get those auto attacks out. March still has some tree grab charges. Needs to be a little bit careful. Aframush might get locked down. Yeah, the avalanche just barely clipping, and they've also got the toss. One more auto attack from the Naga will do it. Skylark, not enough on both sides, and it kind of feels like both teams are going to end up with 3 position 2s. Trying for this kill on the Queen of Pain. She can get the blink off. No, won't be able to. Aframush with that action about to happen bottom, it looks like, and I think this Void is more than likely fine. They get the toss back onto Skylark, straight into the net. He is going to try and save himself, but with that snowball, actually can't even get dragged into the snowball. Oh, he's rooted. Wait, can you not get dragged in if you're rooted? I know that you can't snowball yourself. Aframush, well, he's also dead. March going to pick up a double, and that is some down. How much damage did they get on that bottom tier 1? Not all that much. Kind of held off that rotation pretty well. Yo, getting run at. Pop's also up here, gets immediately hexed. They need to be careful. There's quite a bit of burst. Does have a double damage rune, try to turn things around. They've also got the snowball stun at the ready, now coming through. They do end up losing the line, but down goes the Quap, and Ajit still in fighting shape. Looks like doesn't have the life drain, and March just gonna go for the TP out. Bit too tiny, bit too tanky on Tiny. Alright, Void actually died top. At this bottom tier 1, but not too much. Really unfortunate that the Queen of Pain makes that first rotation, only kills the lion, and then dies. March, nice toss back. They want this kill on the lion, but Aframush goes chasing with the snowball, and instead it's actually going to be the Naga Siren who's brought down. Tiny with the... They have everybody here. They will be able to get the net off. Alright, Tier 1 tower down. They're turning things around a little bit onto the Naga Siren. She takes some big damage. Quap also going to end up dying over at mid. Faded still fighting. Got the auto attacks. He actually gets decrept. Oh, unfortunately, looks like the Naga Siren might survive. Ancient Apparition. He gets chased down in the trees. He'll be finished off. And Geek fam losing 2 heroes across the map. Oh, Skylark even finds the Naga inside. And no chrono used just yet. Skid runs straight into a bunch of heroes up here on the high ground. He's just gonna get bursted down. Looks like the Finger of Death used a little bit earlier to kill off the Queen of Pain, but they don't even need it. And Void continuing to live a very sad life. Quap does get the blink backwards with the snowball chases. Aframush already used the punch. Can they finish this kill? Looks like the urn might just do it. Aframush with the shards will secure it. Faded, still pretty tanky. March chasing up. Y'all also in the neighborhood. Gets the breeze fire off. Gonna reduce the damage from the Tiny a little bit. Faded did get hit by the ice blast, but he's still quite tanky, and they're gonna hide him inside of the snowball. They've got the Void now returning to this fight. Might actually be able to get off a Chrono, but Skylark also in the area, and that's just gonna set up the Chronosphere onto the Tiny. He goes down. Skid doesn't get a single 4v5. We got the Ice Blast sailing in now at mid. Is this going to be enough burst damage? They're looking for the snowball. They dodged nicely, and actually looks like that's going to be enough for Clutch to survive and find the turnaround. They lose the Naga Siren. Now Ollie getting chased down. March forced to commit. Goes at the Avatar's combination, but now he's the one who's caught. Y'all comes in from the high ground. He's got the chain lockdown. Skylark still just spamming these Nether Blasts like there's no tomorrow. Quap knows that the Sonic Wave isn't going to find a single. Still pretty useful. There's some synergy there. Nice to have the Veil with the Lion. Speaking of Lion, goodbye to Naga Siren down bottom. Y'all gonna secure that one easily for himself. Get some more blink money. Skid doesn't have the chrono just yet. Mark hiding around the corner. They are gonna be able to go on Skylark. They pop everything. They just want to burst down this Pugna. They want that gold. Ajit just needs to wait for the courier for his Radiance. Now they're gonna jump in. They get the punch. They got the snowball through. They've got more than enough lockdown for that. Taking out this tier 2. Geek fan come running forward. The Void does have the Chronosphere. They're gonna jump in, get some initiation over onto the Lifestealer, but the get into the back lines. They've locked down the Void. He's going to try and turn this one around. Aframush, can he get the snowball off in time? I think he might even be able to. Okay, the Chrono now comes out, along with the Ice Blast follow-up. They're focusing on March, though. Ajit's looking just fine. Faded also dragged him to the snowball. They're locking down Skid. Jump in. We got the initiation on the March. He's pretty tanky, but the Lifestealer's making quick work of him. They do get the toss away, but not going to help. The Lifestealer's raged up. Faded chasing in. Back off cooldown. Faded is the one who is going to end up being jumped. Looks like he will be bursted down. They don't want to commit too much for this. Ice Blast will fly. They net him down, and they will grab that kill. Without too much fanfare. They now spot Aframush and Y'all up on the high ground. Can they burst this Void? They might actually be able to, and they do. Chronosphere removed from this fight, and now they get the Hex into the Naga Siren, and it looks like he's going to be the one left for dead. No point in popping the song for this. And it will be Ajit who actually grabs the last hit. Still has the snowball stun. March looking to turn this one around. Skid gets the time walk off, but the snowball chases after him. Aframush is going to get clipped by that. March now stunned up. Skylark is going to get hit by the Orchid. They pop the song just to try and disengage. Them up on the high ground. Nice blink down onto the low ground. Blink against blink against blink. Do they have the net just yet? They do. They don't have the song though. They won't be able to protect their tiny. Skylark taking damage, but it's not enough to kill him. They now finally managed to drop the Chronosphere. Ice Blast also there, but Queen of Pain will also end up falling. They drop a couple of buybacks. Skylark buying back. Now clear the wave. Yeah, they're throwing everything that they have to clear the wave, but they're actually even gonna get some glyph creeps up onto the high ground. They jump straight into the Naga Siren. A couple more auto attacks. Ajit. Beyond godlike. One smoke can end up being broken. This spot Skylark. Difficult to go on him, and now Dragonite with the initiation himself. Naga Siren won't be able to get anything off. She's already dead. Chronosphere does get dropped onto 2, but what damage can they actually do to BKB Dragonite? He's still pretty tanky. He turns around, now he stuns up the Void, and he won't even get out of that first stun before he drops. March trying to hide inside of the pit. Only does get pushed up onto the high ground by the shards, but Aframush continues to give pursuit. They see him, but they can't stun him. We will instead look for this secondary kill on the Naga Siren. Naga dead twice. Clutch Gamers just little combos they can. Nice snowball save. Tiny's going to be brought down in just a second. Do they have any detection? It would appear that they do not, but it doesn't even matter as the infest damage is enough. Ajit continuing his Beyond Godlike streak. That Manta style coming in useful as they now look for this Oli kill. Naga Siren trying to save him with the song, but it's not going to do anything as Faded and Yol also finding the Void inside of the trees, killing him off. They're now diving the Fountain Toss. Gonna get decrapped. Is he also gonna get stunned? Unable to get the snowball off, unfortunately, because of the root. And he will with the Dragon Tail, tossing the Naga Siren forward. Bang. Might be able to find this DK kill. Nice Chronosphere, actually gonna catch both of them. Because they will end up losing the Dragonite. He's also getting caught by the Ice Blast, but faces Void. Now in some trouble. Finger and a couple more auto attacks bring him down. The streak can rage back off cooldown. Should be able to use that to secure this final lane of Rax. Buyback now going to be coming in from the Void. They try to go for the line, and they will manage to do so with that final Scream. Ajit, Aegis close to being reclaimed. Needs to be a little bit careful, though they do already have Mega Creeps, so I don't know if they're too concerned. The Aegis getting reclaimed right as he gets tossed back. He's now actually in a little bit of trouble. Ajit, that streak is on the line. They also silence up Aframush. He won't be able to get the snowball off. Geek fam, but even losing this game and losing this series, they are not out of the competition. Not only is the group stage double elimination... what happened, Quad? Alright, finally GG call this. They lose 2 more heroes in the river. But even losing...